Just months ago, Patrick Guide could walk, talk, and use his hands to do things like art projects.
My name is Picasso Rembrandt.
But today, he is more dependent on family and friends as he looks back on how it all started.
He didn't say anything to anybody for months. He'd come home from work and be real tired.
A doctor soon delivered the devastating news.
He said, "You never heard?" I said, "No." He said, "You heard of Lou Gehrig's disease?" I said, "Yeah, I've heard of it," but I said, "I don't know anything about it." He said, "It's very, very serious." And when he said that, it was something just dropped in my spirit. It was like I knew we had to really draw close to God. And my first thing was, God, what is my part? How to go through it and still honor you and still be a witness and still be supportive of him, to keep him strong, to be the example for my children that they need so they don't fall apart. So I had to go to God and say, strengthen me. And then one day the Lord gave me a word. He said, if you take on the attitude of a servant, you can deal with it a lot better. Sometimes it gets overwhelming because I'm giving, and not being poured back into. Sometimes you just need a hug.
I mean, some people probably couldn't deal with their husbands not being able to give them a hug every day, or not to be able to be the main provider, but my mom does it with sacrifice.
Patrick Jr. takes over the duties when his mother has to go to work.
My brother is truly like the caregiver when my mom's not home.
I give him a shower, they take him to the restroom, things like that, feed him.
Life is full of tests and trials, but I know that we can go through a trial. And to be able to say that to me is a blessing, because a lot of people go through trials, their families fall apart. Ours is not.
The family is not alone. They also find strength in their friends and MDA.
Thank God for MDA.
The people are so compassionate, loving. Even at the ALS clinic, they know you personally. They call you by name and you're special, you're somebody. And they always ask, how are you doing? And then they always ask if you need anything.
It's very easy to serve my dad. Yes, it does inconvenience us some, but because of the man he was before he got sick, how much he loved us, how he was a provider for our family, it makes it just that much easier just to do so much for him, because I know if it was one of us, he would do the same for us.
I still see life. I still see hope. And like I told Patrick, I said, your body is hindered, but there's nothing wrong with your mind. And I tell him that all the time.
He said he's full of joy.
I know.